thousands of cheering Libyans packed Martyrs Square in Tripoli Monday night. They were singing and waving flags, too. The crowd included women and children. They turned out to hear the chief of the country's revolutionary movement, Mustafa Abdul-Jalil, calling for the building of a state based on the rule of law.
No recrimination. Do not take matters into your hands. And no oppression. Fellow Libyans, I hope that the revolution will not falter because of any of these things.
The atmosphere may have been jubilant. Abdul-Jalil may have been calling for unity, but beneath the surface there are problems, not least that sharp splits are already emerging between Islamic conservatives and more secular figures competing for power in Libya. And there's been some criticism from overseas as well. Human rights watchdog Amnesty International charged that during the fight to topple Muammar Gaddafi, Libyan rebels committed unlawful killings and tortured people in their custody, even if not on the same scale as the regime they were battling. The report, running more than 100 pages long, is the product of 3 months of investigation. Amnesty also found both sides in the Libyan conflict stirred up racism and xenophobia. European Director NICOLAS says Libya's National Transitional Council hasn't done enough to counter rumors about Gaddafi using black people as mercenaries.
And now there's quite a lot of retaliation against sub-Saharan Africans. Whether they were or weren't involved with the Gaddafi forces, they are at real risk of being taken from their work, from their home, from the street, being tortured, killed.
Small wonder, then, that so many were so anxious to flee Libyan conflict zones when they could, as these did back in May. The Justice Minister in the Transitional Authority responded to the criticism by saying rebels may have committed some mistakes, but their actions shouldn't be described as war crimes. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.